Trying to increase the volume, but all right, let's start this again. Hello and welcome to Tarot with Honey. Today we have a pick a card pull. So we have pile 1 and pile 2. So if you will, take a minute and take several deep breaths and just relax yourself, breathe, get into a peaceful state. And if you want, you can even close your eyes. Once you open your eyes, decide on which pile you are more drawn to. Again, this is pile 1 and this is pile 2. Okay. So I'm going to pull this over to the side. Pile 2, we're going to start off with pile 1. So if you chose pile 1, we're starting off with the 9 of Wands. It's a very interesting card. It seems to me that there's some worrying going on in your life. I'm going to pull a few more cards to get a little more clarity on what this could be. If it's worry pertaining to work, if it's pertaining to romance, is about what this 9 of Wands is pertaining to. Oh, okay. Well. Got the 10 of Swords here. Spirit and clarity. What is this about? Oh. We have the Hangman. Okay. So there seems to be quite a bit of worry going on in your life. Just going to pull some more cards to get clarity on what the subject matter is. What is the subject matter that the collective who chose pile, oh, here we go, pile 1 is worried about? Just wanted to come out. Let's see, can we see here? Let's bring this up. This wanted to come out upright. Okay, so there seems to be something changing in your life. I'm not quite sure what it is at the moment, but we're going to try to figure it out here. It's quite painful, a lot of worrying, a lot of uncertainty going on. So what is this about? Spirit, bring clarity. What is this about for collective? Pile 1. What is this worrying about? What's dying in their life? Ooh. Maybe it's a court case, a court matter. There's a lot of worrying about if the judge is going to rule in your favor. Okay, you feel like you're in limbo going on here. Yeah, there's a lot of uncertainty going on, and I feel like it has something to do with a court matter. Spirit, what is this about? You have work here. You've been working hard. This could be a financial situation. It could be a lawsuit going on. It could be work-related issues. Maybe you're a lawsuit pertaining to your work. Yeah, my shuffling game is incredible. Maybe there was a misuse of power in the workplace. Boss, a superior, or CEO. Yeah, I feel like this is a work-related situation that there's a lot of worry about, a lot of feeling uncertain, a lot of confusion. You know, maybe you're contacting HR pertaining to this. You're feeling very weary. Spirit, what is the solution for this? What is the solution? Just bear with me as I shuffle and receive from Spirit. That's a beautiful thing about tarot and just hearing from the Spirit, you know. I think a lot of times people want to rush things. Ooh. You know, people want to rush. This is not a matter to rush. This is a matter to feel, to receive, and to take note and take heed of any answers that may be coming towards you. Spirit, I ask humbly that you bring clarity on the situation. There seems to be a lot of heavy energy as it pertains to this pull. What is the solution? Is there a solution? Being called to pull from another deck here, Oracle deck, for your solution, because this is a very heavy situation, but you know what, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. So don't worry about it. That's what Spirit is telling me. Don't worry about it. That is what Spirit is telling me. Don't worry. But the situation is very heavy. For the solution. Thank you for the solution. Here we have healing the heart. So your solution is going to start with you. Your solution is going to start with self-reflection, with letting go and releasing any shame, guilt, or fear that is pertaining to the situation, no matter how difficult it is or may seem to be. You have an inner power and an inner strength that will get you through this. I'm seeing something like movement. I'm seeing move the body, move your body, channel energy, flow, movement, distribute the energy in your body. Right now it's very still, it's very stagnant, it's very it's not going anywhere, almost like how you feel like this case is not going anywhere. But you gotta get moving, you gotta do something, you gotta move. Gotta move. Here we have the rising phoenix. You're gonna rise out of this. Whatever the situation is, whatever the situation is, you're gonna get over this. You're gonna rise above this. There's light at the end of the tunnel here, okay? This is you looking north. So as you're looking and healing and looking inward and really digging deep into who you are spiritually, there's a force in you that has to also look up. There's a force in you that has to look up and call on the power of spirit. Okay, your spirit is connected to a higher force. So if you feel like you need help or assistance, if you don't think that your situation is being pushed forward in your favor, you don't feel like justice is being served, then you need to call on spiritual guidance for help and assistance, and they will give it to you. Here we have clarity, planning, releasing illusion. There's some kind of illusion going on here. Some kind of illusion. Maybe that's where we were seeing here the 9 of Wands. Confusion, illusion. Okay? Which is causing you to have great fear and worry and anxiety. And we don't want that. Okay? Because remember, the more you have fear and confusion, the less you will be able to hear from source, the less you will be able to hear from your heart and get the solution that you need. So this situation that's going on, it's an illusion to keep you in a state of confusion. It's an illusion to keep you in a state of feeling defeated, depleted. But it's only an illusion. So you got to release it. You got to let it go. Okay? You have to dig in deep into yourself. Remember who you are. Look at your heart. Look at the light that is within you. Look up if you have to. And that's where your help will come from. Beautiful message. Very, very beautiful. It's not unusual to feel confused and I'm hearing abandoned in situations that are very heavy or very challenging in your life, but you do have help. So it's time to start looking at where your help actually is and not looking at the help that you don't think that you have. Okay, I'm gonna pull, it's a lot of cards. I'm gonna pull a couple more for pile 3. And yeah, this is a beautiful message. This is a message about relief. A message about release. Okay, letting go of the fear, of the burden, of the you know, just feeling like there's no upward mobility, there's no movement. Move. You gotta move. For you to see movement, you gotta move. Okay, that can mean moving your body, moving your location, moving so many different cards are coming out. Spirit, thank you for a clear message. Clear message. Okay, we're going to pull out one more card for pile 1. And the message is short and sweet, but very potent. Remember who you are. Just remember that. Don't forget that. Take a moment. Feel. Listen. As I'm shuffling, just take a moment and feel. Tap into the energy. Doesn't matter what you're doing. You can be washing dishes. You can be in a car. As you're listening, take a moment, feel. Energy is all around us. Spirit, what's the last message for pile 1? Here we have bright heart light. Again, this is moving the same direction as we spoke about earlier, tapping into the heart, recognizing the healing power that you have within you. Okay, all of this is right here within your reach. So again, whatever it is that you're going through, whatever all of this is, there's light at the end of the tunnel. Remember that. And remember that you are going to rise above that. Okay? So that closes the message for pile 1. And now we're going to move on to pile 2. All right, so these are the cards for pile 2, which we pulled earlier. And I'm just going to shuffle my main deck so we can get some clarification cards going on. So we got Pentacles, 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 Pentacles. Seems like we're on a very work-related theme. Let's see. Be clear on what these cards mean. We got the 4 of Pentacles. We got the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Spirit, what are these cards referring to? I think it's the clarity. Back of the deck energy is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so we got a lot of pentacles going on today. We're dealing with a very wealthy person who has put a lot of time and effort into their finances. You're very good at investing. You may even have acquired some of your wealth or riches or accolades in real estate, I'm seeing. But it's time to rest, sweetheart. It's time to rest. Work on some ways that are passive income and less active income, because it seems like there was a period where you were very overwhelmed and it affected your feminine energy, but now you have a desire to be in your feminine energy. And so what Spirit is saying is that it's time for you to develop ways of continuing to make your income, or having it work for you while you do less of the day-to-day activities that you once had to do to get this wealth, to get this money. That could mean getting a personal assistant, a VA, something like that. Recording, you know, some of the things that you do on a day-to-day basis, so that when you hire someone to help you, they have a roadmap. I see that you're a very, very feminine woman, very ladylike, very smart, but you're tired of working these long hours. And it seems like it's just you. It seems like it's just you. You've been juggling male and female energy, and you don't want to anymore. You don't want to. You wanna walk and you wanna dance in your feminine energy, and that's your right. That is your right, sweetheart. That is your absolute right. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to pull from the deck that I originally was going to pull from, as it pertains to this pile 2, to get some clarity on what we just discussed. But for right now, I just want you to focus on developing ways to reduce the everyday stress of work or business that you're dealing with, because that's taking its toll and we don't want that to happen. Spirit, what is a clarifying message for pile 2 pertaining to easing the load, lightening the load for work, for business? What is the message? We understand that we need to be both masculine and feminine, but as feminine creatures, we'd rather be mostly in our feminine and partly in our masculine. So what can we do? What can we do? Watching the clouds. Somebody needs to take a vacation. Somebody needs to take a vacation and reflect. Or just rest. You know, just rest. Take your mind off of the things that's going on. You know, you'd be surprised at what and how the mind rejuvenates once we shut it off for a little while. In other words, once we get out of the, everyday grind and things of that nature, how the mind restores itself. It's almost like yoga. You know, you get there, you do a few poses, and it's a little bit challenging at first, but then you loosen up and you're able to do poses that you weren't able to do in the beginning. So let's see. Yeah. So part of this, a part of getting clarity is you taking a break, whether it's a 3 or 4 day weekend, whether it's a week vacation or 2-week vacation. But I'm hearing that is going to be one of the answers that you need to help you find the solution that you need, as it pertains to lightening this load of your work. Okay, someone's a reader. You're a reader. You love to read. Instead of reading all the financial books and business books that you read a novel. Read like just a juicy novel. Something light, something to take your mind off of work. Again, it's a part of the exercise of shutting the mind off, or taking the mind off of things that are very heavy, the things that will cause stress to the mind, and to the body, essentially. In the flow. This is one of my favorite types of expressions, and I actually did a little video on this on my IG, I want to say. I didn't call it in the flow, but I called it momentum. You know, once you get into the flow or the momentum of whatever lane you are in and you are supposed to be in, the sky is no longer the limits. So this is a very specific message here going on. However, I do feel a strong push for someone to really take the load off. Once you clear your mind of all the junk, all the gulk, all of the distractions. That's a big one. Distractions. You'll be able to get into the flow. And it's not like you don't like what you do. You love what you do. You love what you do. You love what you do and you're good at it. You're very good at it. But that doesn't mean you don't need a break. So I'm going to pull one more card for this particular pile. And yeah, I think it was a very rich message. Very, very rich. I mean, definitely polar opposite of the first message, but definitely a rich and beautiful message nonetheless. Both were. But I'm just going to pull one more card for pile 2. And let's see what we come up with. Spirit, what is the closing messages for pile 2? Are we still going? Yeah, we're still going. We're still recording. Yeah, I'm seeing real estate. I'm seeing property. Whoever this message is for, you're doing something in real estate. What's this? What is the one? Crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Yeah, this is a good time to take some time for yourself. This is a good time to take some time for yourself. Focus on yourself. Focus on what you need. You've made some money. Your finances are okay. The business is not going to suffer if you take a little while off. I mean, you know, it could be a couple of days. It could be a couple of weeks. But the business will not suffer. And from what I'm picking up, you're the type of person who has systems anyway. So by you taking this time off, you'll definitely have the time to fine-tune those systems and also create new systems that will help your business to operate with less of your presence, so that you could live more in the space of the femininity that you desire. So that closes for this reading today for pile 1 and pile 2. If this message resonated with you, definitely like and subscribe. You can share the video as well. And feel free to drop some comments in the comment area if you feel like this resonated with you. If this was a message that you feel could enhance your life. And if you're interested in a one-on-one reading, in the description box, I have my email, so feel free to send me an email and we can set up a personal private reading for you individually. These readings, while they may be accurate or very close to being accurate to your situation, they are collective, so it's more of a wide range of energy that's tapped into versus one-on-one. So yeah, if you're interested in a personal reading, my email address is in the description box below, and you can reach out to me there. But until then, have a great evening, and I'll see you on the next video.